July 24, 2011. I don't know how many of you heard about this. Seismologists are saying that area is due for a major earthquake there in California that could cripple the region. And this was published on April 3rd of this year. And you think, oh yeah, another earthquake prediction. But before you say that, I want to show you who's saying this. It's John Rundle, a professor of physics, geology at UC Davis. And you think, well, big deal, who's that? Okay, here's NASA. Earthquake Forecast Program has amazing success rate. A NASA's funded earthquake prediction program has an amazing track record published in 2002. The Rundle-Tapio forecast has accurately predicted the location of 15 California's 16 largest earthquakes in the last 10 years, including one that they said was last week. And this was published October 4th of 2004. And he was on National Geographic, and they had him on there saying that his earthquake predictions are amazingly accurate. So that's what makes this article so important. Seismologists say the Hayward Fault, which runs directly under the East Bay western lowlands and last gave way in 1868, is due for a dramatic lurch, an earthquake powerful enough to cripple transportation systems, destroy neighborhoods, and kill hundreds of people, though authorities say local tectonic and seafloor dynamics reduce the likelihood of a destructive tsunami hitting San Francisco, like the one that ravaged Japan. They warn that the large tremor could still do major damage to the city. Mostly what you'd have to worry about is fire afterwards. So Rundle says we're entering a time window for the next big Hayward quake. See, he's a professor that helped design a quake forecasting system. Rundle said the Hayward Fault slips every 140 to 150 years. The odds of a 7.0 magnitude tremor striking within 150 miles of San Francisco in the next 12 months. Now remember, this was April, are 1 in 10. For a 24-month window, those odds double. So I guess the city did its own report. They say that as many as 300 people could die, and they talk about the fires. Now their predictions of $300 billion in damage and the death rate is strictly for San Francisco. It doesn't include other cities or potential damage to BART Tube in the Bay or the Bay Bridge Eastern Span, each of which experts say could fail entirely during violent shaking. If the next big one hits before upgrades to those structures happen, seismic improvements to stabilize the tube are underway and are expected to be done by 2014, while completion of the Eastern Span forecast for 2013. The results could be deadly commute. So it says the Hayward Fault is believed to be overdue. Worse, this location poses danger that the San Andreas Fault, which veers out into the sea just south of San Francisco, does not. It could slip 6 feet or more, according to Rundle, and sever every east-west roadway, railway, and sewer line, gas line, and water line that crosses its path. Along this lateral break, the East Bay could explode into flames, possibly overwhelming response teams, according to Nicholas Sitar, the UC Berkeley professor engineer who warned that a large quake could produce devastating results. Weeks and months after the event, he said, reconstruction could be a nightmare in neighborhoods built on landfill. My first thought is down there by the Cow Palace and where they have the Greyhound Bus Depot, the Army District, I guess they call it. And there's other places that it's all built up on landfill outside of the Bay Area too. Those would be liquidized, the ground. Anyways, I'll give you a link. You can read it yourself. Just thought I'd let you know, seeing how Mexico has a great crack now forming. Bookmark my site. I'll talk to you later. Bye.